Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in about 10-ish minutes. I will pause the recording software for now, and I will be back as soon as the market opens or whenever I find a potential opportunity. Okay, I have an order at 40.50 here for a call option. I'm watching that number right there. I want to see that drop down to 40.50 and then go slightly below it. And then that white order right there will turn green, meaning I was able to purchase. All right, I'll pause for now. All right, gonna go for a put here at 16.50. In there at 16.50 for a put. I am doing options. See what it wants to do. All right, out there for an $80 loss. Gave that thing plenty of time. And I need to just get out. I mean, yeah, sure, it could come back down, but I'm speaking in hindsight because it just as easily could keep on grinding up higher and higher. And $80 is not something that, is going to send me to the poorhouse. So, yeah, didn't quite work out on that one. And there we go. As it still heads up, I'm glad I played it the way I did. Again, to be fair, it could still come back down and then I could be sitting here saying, oh, I should have not, gotten out. But that's why trading's hard, right? As we look this direction, we don't know what's happening in this darkness of void. What's going to happen next? But as of now, I'm looking very smart as the prices continue to go up. So, all right, I will pause, but starting off with an $80 loss. All right, going to go for... Trying to think, can I really get 1750? Maybe. All right, yeah, 1750 here. Oh no, I got to cancel that out. There's some news coming out at 9:45 and it's 9:44. Whoops. Well, glad I checked that. Whoops. Just trying to check. Yeah, so still got about 40 seconds. So I'll just wait and see if this news is going to cause things to get jolty or not. All right, 9:45. Up there it is, right there. See how it got spiky? That's what I was like. I don't want to risk being in there during that. So there's clearly a spike here. Put an order out there at 1850. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 19 for that put. I'm going to actually cancel that out. Looks like it might be getting ready to push up through. Let's go to 1750 just in case there's a snap up through there. Or I could just put, this is a very valid area. Yeah, all right, I'll keep a close eye on it. Have an order at 41.50. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Have an order at 40.20, in at 40.20 for a put. See what it wants to do here. Getting pretty jumpy. $80 looks to be the key level there. See what it wants to do. All right, another $80 loss on that one. Can't quite time these up. And there it goes. So I'm glad I got out where I did. Does feel like maybe I should just reposition myself here. I still think it wants to come back down. Was I a bit early is the question. Let's try 39. Oh, there it comes. Up. Well, would have been. No, still, because I was going for 41, so I still would not have been okay. So I was going for $80 on that one, but still would not have worked out. 38.70. Goodness. I feel like if I'm going to get filled at 38.70, it's going to push up through there. Like it is right there. Yeah, exactly. Well, now it's almost 10 o'clock and there is more news at 10 o'clock. So at this point, I'm just going to have to sit back and wait for that to happen. So I will go ahead and pause. But yeah, I am 0 for 2. I have a pretty high win rate strategy, but I can't remember the last time opened with 2 trades losses in a row. But I mean, it happens, and there it continues to push upwards. So it's really, do I think I could potentially get out before 10 a.m.? Let's try 41.50. Actually, no, if it gets up through there, let's go 40.50. All right, I'll pause. All right, almost 10 o'clock. Let's see if it does. Yep, see, look at that. Look at that. Holy smokes. That's why I wanted to just make sure that I was out. Now, yeah, of course, that can work in your favor too. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, that's just flat out gambling at that point. I'm not here to gamble. I'm here to take what I believe to be calculated risk where I have some sort of edge. But when you have that sort of stuff going on, yeah, there is no edge. Yeah, and so I've made money to the upside. I hope you were super quick on it because as you can see here, it turned around very, very quickly in the opposite direction. All right, going for, can I get 40? Oh, can I get even? Wow. Let's move this up to there. I'll go 38.50 on the put here. All right, I'll pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, getting close to 38.50. Oh wait, that's quite a bit of ways up there. Yeah. Definitely very volatile. So the spreads got to factor them a little differently here. All right, I'll pause. All right, going for a call here at 39. How did I not get filled there? All right, I thought that was going to get filled right away. I entered my order and I looked and the bid was back at 40, so yeah, now it's coming down. Try 37.50. Okay, I'm gonna try 36.50 now after seeing that. Or maybe I should just be done for the day. Doesn't feel like I quite have it. I will pause. Have an order at 39.20 here. For a call option. I was close, but not quite good enough. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 43, in at 43 for a put, and out there for $50. There we go. That was better. Way smoother. I would be interested again up at 510.80. So still got a ways to go, but this one has been moving quicker. So I'll keep an eye up there on that level. We'll see if it can get up there, but I'll go ahead and pause. All right, gonna go for a put here at 16.50. In there at 16.50 for the put. How did I not get out there? So all out there for just $30 on that one. I didn't like how I threw out an order, and an order that I thought was going to be filled right away did not get filled right away. And in my experience, that's an early indicator that things are maybe getting a little goofy. In this situation, I would have been okay. But once again, that's where when you talk about the dark void, what happens next? Yeah, it's a little bit more challenging. But, and also just to be, realistic with myself, probably a bit trigger happy too, given that I started off with the 2 losses. So maybe I'm being a little bit antsy because I think, I guess I can't say for sure. I don't remember back. I'd have to watch the footage. But I think on the first, at least one of the first 2, I would have been okay had I not gone for such a big shot. And had I just considered and went for a smaller win, I think maybe both would have still been green trades. But because I held strong, wanted those bigger gains, they ended up, costing me money. And that happens sometimes, and that's fine. My point is that I think that's kind of what's going on right now is trigger happy because I'm thinking, last time I did this and it ended up costing me. But, and that's not the right way to go about it. That's the recency effect. But nonetheless, I think that probably played a little bit of a role in there too. All right, I'll pause. Have an order at 37.20. Nope, don't like how it's pausing right there. I am going to change strike prices. Let's go to 42.50. All right, we'll see if it can push up there. I'll pause. Have an order at 40.70. Close for a second, so let's go to 40.20 now. All right, I'll pause, but I'll keep a close eye on it. All right, I'm going to try here at 42. It's looking like this. And I'm in there at 42. How did I only get 100? Okay, what I want you to do is scroll back and look, and you'll see this shot. I think that was at 43.60 when I put in that order. And I got out, and I don't want to come across as ungrateful for the $100, but what I was talking about, things being a bit goofy, definitely are goofy. There's no doubt about that. it makes me feel a little bit better, and it does all make sense. Those first 2 trades, like I said, very rare. If anything, people are accusing me, don't you ever post losses? Where are your losses? It's like, no, it's just a high win rate strategy. So to have 2 in a row, pretty rare. And then that right there, a good example of, like I said, you'll just have to scroll back and look. And now just because, 43, 10 shows up doesn't mean that I'm expecting something, but I mean, 43.60 and then it still only get out at 43. Yeah, that's a bit sketchy, but I'm going to go ahead and call it good. I've been longer at my computer than what I want. It's 11:36, so over 2 hours. Usually I'm trying to be done well before now, but yeah, I probably got a little stubborn, didn't really have anything going on, home-wise, schedule-wise, so just stuck around. So I'm back to being green with commissions, let's call it $10. So I made about $5 an hour today. Sometimes, usually my goal is to be making well over $100 per hour in terms of the time that I have in front of my screen. But today, about $5 an hour. So I would have been better off, better off flipping burgers somewhere. And no offense to the people that flip burgers, we all got to start somewhere. So shout out to you. I appreciate you out there hustling and grinding to do that, to use that to cannibal yourself further in life. Ideally, you're not looking to flip burgers that your entire life, but yeah. So I would have been better off doing that. I would have made more money, but I suppose better than losing money. So that's all I have for you. Appreciate the transparency. Today was definitely not the cleanest of mornings, but you know what? As a trader, this is how sometimes things go. So that's all I have for you. Like I said, if you appreciate that transparency, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.